Disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not appropriate Maori culture. I create these videos purely to share my design process, and this isn't me teaching you how to do moko. If you aren't Maori or weren't taught by Maori, you shouldn't be doing moko. Obviously the conversation is way more nuanced than this, but you get the gist. I hope you enjoy this video. Cheers. Che whānau, welcome back to another moko walkthrough. My name is Haunui. This is a forearm piece that we completed in 2022 on the Brohelaman. Let's jump into it. So this is the side view, front, which is probably my favorite view of it, inside forearm, another view of the inside, just a bit of a 3/4. Let's go back to the side view. So this one, when he messaged, he purposefully wanted some blackout areas, and I hadn't done blackouts in a while, so I was pretty excited to do so. And as I do with all my moko, I try to create areas of focus or areas that stand out and make the rest of the piece pretty clean and simple to create that contrast, and so that the areas that are special stand out, because they wouldn't stand out as much as if there were heaps of special areas over the whole piece. So obviously you've got this flow here, and that brings the eye in either from the top, comes through here and out through the bottom, or vice versa, brings it through the bottom, takes you through the top. Now this view, my favorite, like I said before, we went for symmetry. Symmetry is the thing that I really love about symmetry is or one of the focuses anyway for me, is it's about balance and trying to balance flow. So you've got this puhuro here and this one obviously opposing each other, but the direction those are going is up from the hand, and then you've got those two there, you know, that one, and where's the other one, and that one coming down. So we've got those two opposing flows, and it creates a really, I don't know, nice, what do you call it? Nice marriage of flow and direction. And I like how we separated these two areas, one being blacked out and one having lines and fill-ins, to create even more contrast, like I was talking about earlier. Down to this view. So the bulk of the forearm is just clean, simple flows with clean, simple fill-ins. And in this one, I outlined it with a power liner, 9 power liner, I believe it was, by Cheyenne. And then I filled it in with a Vertex 7 round liner, I believe it was. I've been experimenting with having thicker fill-ins. Usually I use 3 round liners, which is a huge contrast from the thicker outlines. But I've been experimenting with making the contrast a bit smaller, so the fill-ins are a bit thicker, a bit closer in weight to the outlines, just to see what sort of dynamic that brings. And I was even experimenting at one point with drawings where all the lines are the same weight, to see what that does. And in my mind, so if you look at that, it reminds me of moko that was done way back in the old days, like about Tipuna, where there was no difference in line weight. All the line weights were the same, or they appeared the same to me anyway. And I like that look, you know, the look of moko from those days. Again, This is just another view of that, the bulk of the forearm, which is just clean, to contrast with all of these blacked out areas. Yeah, I'm really happy with this one. And instead of having a straight cutoff, we decided to bring it down to a point. Again, reiterating the directional lines and flow. It's one thing I like to consider is what your moko makes the eye do. Like, where does it naturally want to go? But that's about it. Hope you fellas enjoyed this video. Like it, comment on it, what you liked about it, if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, let me know what you didn't like about it. Maybe we could make some adjustments. See you fellas in the next one. Cheers.